Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of SlabStox Puck Drop. My name is Greg Langto. I'm going to be your host out of Montreal, Canada. Very excited to join the SlabStox family and to take charge of the hockey content. And yes, hockey is thriving right now in the hobby. As you can see on the screen right now, in the last year, the market has grown 11% and also has kept on growing in the past weeks and the past months as well. So my goal here with you guys in the next episodes in the next week is going to make you discover hockey cards. What type of cards should we focus on? What type of cards are good buys? Also, what are the next releases? What just released? What product is hot? What product is not as well? And same thing for players and teams. It's a good timing right now to start talking about hockey cards. The trade deadline, is approaching on March 3rd. Also, the playoffs, we are just past the mid-season, so we're going to see a lot of players heating up in the market. Some of them we're going to talk about today. Some of them is going to be in the next weeks, and also some buying opportunities in the market because some players are also slowing down as far as card value. So bear with me for the next minutes. Very happy to be here once again. Hope you can send us over a question. Hope you're also, if you're here, I'm guessing it's because you want to discover a new card market. Hockey cards look awesome. If you look at them, I suggest you go see the Future Watch auto patches. Look completely amazing. Upper Deck is doing a tremendous job. Upper Deck has the license to produce every single hockey card that comes out for the NHL. And a lot of products are coming also in the next weeks, in the next months, though some dates are yet to be finalized. We know that in the next weeks, we're going to have a lot of products from 3 different years. Yes, you heard right. Some 2022 and 23 product, some 2021, 22, and also the Cup, which is probably the hockey equivalent to National Treasures, is going to be released also in the month of February for the year 2020-21. You heard that right. So a lot of confusion, but we will be here with the SlabStox team to clarify all of this and guide you through it as well. So as I said, you can see it on the screen right now. The hockey card market is still growing, 11% growth in the last year. Also, I know that also the grading reports saw a lot of hockey cards being graded in the past 6 months as well. And last week, we just got our first release of the year, the 2021-22 Metal Universe Hockey. It's the second year that this product has come back on the shelf. So the so famous PMGs, the hockey PMGs, have came back in for the collectors. And as you know, this every single time, every single sport, we talk about precious metal gems. A lot of collectors like these cards, and it's also the case for the hockey card market. The Cole Caulfield 1/1 Gold PMG was pulled on release day on January 11th, and so far the asking price on eBay is 100,000 Canadian dollars, which is about $75,000 USD. We will see where one of the biggest hits of the product as well. Cole Caulfield is one of the hottest rookies of the 2021-22 class, along with Trevor Zegras as well, and also 2 players from the Detroit Red Wings, Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider. But more on that later. This is arguably, as I said, the biggest pull that was the biggest card that was pulled out of the set so far. There's also other one-of-ones that have been pulled. Kirill Kaprizov, which is not rookie, the Minnesota Wild forward that also has a very big card market. But let's dive a little deeper into Cole Caulfield's card market. I know Cole Caulfield has played his scholar hockey in Wisconsin. So my friends from SlabStox have been following the guy for a while. Now he got drafted by the Montreal Canadiens, and he's having a great season so far with already 26 goals. I said in a little interview that we made with SlabStox that I think he could reach 50 goals this year. I think he can achieve that. Having a tremendous season. Now we see his population on his Young Guns PSA 10 rookie cards stabilizing, and also the prices. So as you can see, the value has been stabilized to about $400. As you can see on the card ladder um, reports, and he's among the best scorers in the league so far. So a great opportunity there for the Montreal Canadiens forward, as we haven't seen not seen yet. Sorry about that. All of his rookie cards being released. We're still waiting for the 2021-22 SP Authentic to be released this spring, and also some different product. And as I said a little earlier, the cup will probably be released next year. The cup, once again, is the equivalent to national treasures in different sports. The hockey equivalent is called Upper Deck the Cup, which is the biggest release of the year as far as the most prestigious. An SP Authentic is probably the most accessible, prestigious rookie card that we can have, as all of them are numbered. The also famous Future Watch are numbered to 999 hard signed copies. There's also a different variation of these cards. We will look at it once the product is soon to be released. We're waiting on an official date, which is probably going to be this spring. Also, these are the top scorers right now in the league. As you can see, Connor McDavid is dominating with 37 goals. David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins has 35. Tage Thompson, 31. Alex Ovechkin and Bo Horvat, 30. Jason Robertson and Jack Hughes have 29. We're going to focus tonight on just some of these players, 5 of these players, and also some buying opportunities right now in the market. And why not start with the best player on earth right now? You all heard the name Connor McDavid. He's having a tremendous season, already 37 goals. That means he's on pace to have more than 70 goals this season and well over 150 points. Playing for the Edmonton Oilers. As you can see, his card market, even though last year had a great presence in the playoffs, made also great performances as he always does, in the last 3 months has grown 6.28%. And his cards are still being sold. And as you can see, just 2 days ago on January 17, we had 3 copies of his Upper Deck Young Guns graded PSA 10 that have been sold all around $3,000 US. And also this card at this price is stable in the price. As you can see, in the past month have lost probably 4 or 5% of its value, but Connor McDavid will always be, will always be right now in the market. Sorry about that. Got lost in translation there a little bit, but Connor McDavid is the most collected player right now in the hockey hobby, the most popular player. His population report is also the highest on his Young Guns PSA 10, and kind of a grail card for people collecting hockey. Everyone wants a Connor McDavid card in their collection, and rightfully so. I mean, his 2015 rookie year cards are still gaining values over time, and it might be a great time right now if you see a little dip in the market to get yourself some Connor McDavid cards. Following that, who else than Alexander Ovechkin, 37 years old, arguably the best scorer ever. Alex Ovechkin is chasing right now Wayne Gretzky, that has the record of most goals scored of 894 goals. Sorry about that. And he has 30 this season. And if you look on the screen, his total is reaching, as we speak, 810. So just a few goals to go for Alex Ovechkin, which shows, despite the age of 37 years old, no signs of slowing down. 30 goals and 22 assists this year, on pace to have more than 50 at his age. And if he continues to score goals like he is doing, he will beat the record easily in the span of 2 years. So Of course, the hobby is reacting to that record chase. As you can see, in the past 3 months, the whole Alexander Ovechkin market has grown 18%, even though he's arguably one of the best players to ever do it and probably the best scorer to ever do it. This chase is one of the most exciting things to follow right now in sports, in hockey, of course, but also in the hobby. His Once again, Young Guns PSA 10. I'm going to talk often about Young Guns as is the most common currency that is being traded in the hobby of hockey. One of the most significant and accessible, also rookie cards, has been sold in a PSA 10 graded version of $6,500. So this is the new price for this card that is gaining momentum also in the hobby that we will follow in the next 2 years. Arguably, the hottest player in the hockey hobby right now is Jack Hughes, the center for the New Jersey Devils, also having a tremendous season, probably also his breakout season. 44 games played, 29 goals, 26 assists, plus 16. So showing himself as the leader of the New Jersey Devils, who are well in the playoff portrait also right now. So the hobby is loving that as well. As you can see, his market in the past 3 months has grown 10%, which follows exactly the curve, the progression curve of the hockey as a whole, the hockey market as a whole. But look at that. If we compare to his last month performance, he is heating up now. 21% growth in the past month compared to 10% in the past 3 months. And his cards are selling every day. His Young Guns PSA 10 once again has also reached $323, which is a spike in the past weeks. This card has been, of course, on release was traded at around $500, and now we're going back to these prices that have been that haven't been reached in the past 2 years as well. But Jack Hughes, also look at his progression on this card, particularly 32% growth in the past month. So heating up in the market. I myself also joined this market, got myself one of these cards. I'm not here to talk about things that I wouldn't buy, that I wouldn't do, that players that I personally don't like. If it's the case, I'm going to tell you about it. But Jack Hughes, to me, is one of the youngest players that could be there for a long time, that could perform for a long time, and that we could see a growth short term, mid-term, and long term as well. So here you see one of my cards that I acquired in the past weeks that have been also a favorite in my collection as well. And I also got a Future Watch retro version, raw, and also a Young Guns PSA 10 as well. So this is the card that these are the cards that I acquired in my collection to walk the talk, and we can follow together his value, what it's gaining or losing in the next months. It's going to be an exciting adventure for sure. Next up, Patrick Kane, one of the best American hockey players to ever do it. Also playing for the Chicago Blackhawks. As you know, won Stanley Cups there. It's been a Chicago Blackhawk legend. And now a lot of rumors are in the market as he could be traded and his big contract to rebuild and go get more draft picks. But the team that is the front runner right now in the race to acquire him is the New York Rangers, or any other big team that could join the mix before the trade deadline on March 3rd. I told you that earlier, just repeating myself. But in the past 3 months, Patrick Kane's market has grown 20%, and now is Young Guns rookie PSA 10 has a new value of about $1,500, which is very interesting for one of the hockey legends. Like I said, one of the best American players to ever do it. And also, if you could join a competitive team, make a deep playoff run, and stay there until his retirement. Who knows? Probably has a lot of growth, but this is one market to actually follow, is the one of Patrick Kane. And finally, a big market to follow as well that presents a big opportunity for collectors and investors as well is Austin Matthews, the centerman of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Had a tremendous season last season with more than 60 goals. And now a season that has been, there's a lot of speculation in the market because he's already playing for one of the biggest teams that is one of the biggest hobby markets as well in Toronto. But Austin Matthews, a lot of rumors are saying that he could want to be playing the rest of his career in the United States. Everyone knows that he grew up in Arizona. Will he want to join the Arizona Coyotes, the Los Angeles Kings? Who knows? But right now he's under contract with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he has yet to sign a big contract extension. So we will have to follow that in the next months for sure. And also his season, only 22 goals, which is a lot. But for Austin Matthews, what we are used to see in his performances, it's well below what he did last season. And we can see that his card market has reflected that with a growth of minus 32%. So right now his cards are being more and more affordable. As you can see, his Young Guns rookie Raw has been sold for $410 on January 18. A good buying opportunity for Austin Matthews for now or for the future. If you believe that he could move to a big USA market like the Los Angeles Kings, like the New York Rangers, who knows, Chicago Blackhawks, an original six team as well. Or if he's going to stay in Toronto and make a deep playoff run, the card market could react very, very easy and positively to these kind of performances. So, yeah, that's it. That's already it for our first episode of SlabStox Puck Drop. I hope I didn't I didn't throw too much information for you for this first episode. The goal here is to make a lot of content together and to grow and to learn about it, like what you see in the hockey card market, which is still thriving and still growing. Thank you for being there with us with SlabStox. I'm Greg Longto. Happy to be here with you guys. See you in 2 weeks for episode number 2 of SlabStox Puck Drop. Happy collecting.